Been a while since I've done a YouTube live out on the road like this. Oh, snap, I missed the order. How did I do that? Oh, too bad. I missed it. I don't think I've been able to do it anyway. All right, that's right. We got Columbus Day coming up. That's right. That's right. All right. All right. So, whew, what's going on with y'all people? I figured I'd just do a quick live. I got like 30 minutes before I go to my thingamadeal. And, well, I got a closing today. And so I figured I'd hop on here and do a quick live. What's up, people? Where you coming from? What's going on, Byron? What's going on with you, man? Um, I tell you, life is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Life is good. I'm enjoying myself. Um, Everything has just been great, and I just figured I'm gonna hop on here and just chop it up with y'all, and just encourage y'all to do one thing, and that's to stay in your lane. And the reason why, and I will link. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. I meant to pull it up before I hopped on here, and then I forgot. And I need to find, um, if I can find a person. But yeah, there's a lawsuit now. There's a lawsuit against D.R. Horton. Um, and what I will tell you is that this just proves why it's important for you as a notary to stay in your lane. What's going on? Got, yeah, my man Byron, he's from Virginia. We got Florida. We got San Antonio. What's going on with you there, Isaac, Stephanie? Good to see you. Um, this lawsuit that's against D.R. Horton. Now, it's not saying that guilty or innocent. It's just a lawsuit that a group of homeowners decided to file. And what I find interesting is that they are complaining about the financing and the way the monies was being done for these properties. Um, and I used to do closings for them. That's all I'm gonna say. I used to do closings for them, and I saw some. I mean, nothing. I mean, well, the people, they know what they saw and they know what they're dealing with. So, but the point that I'm making is that this is why it's important for us as notaries to stay in our lane, because just imagine how many people who are notaries actually got a little too liberal with the lips and started saying things or encouraging people to sign the documents even when they had some reservations. So you as a notary, you're sitting here and this person is finally seeing the final numbers and they're like, I don't know. And then you tell them to sign the papers anyway, or you encourage them to do sign the papers anyway because you're acting as a loan officer or escrow person or title. I hope you don't get in trouble. I'm just being real. I hope you don't get in trouble because they're gonna be like, well, the notary assured us that everything was fine. The notary was explaining the numbers on the CD and it made sense. Did the notary really know the numbers? That's the question. Did the notary really know the numbers? So that's why it's so important. And thank y'all for hitting the like button and sharing. That's why it's so important for us to stay in our lane. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're commissioned at. None of us are licensed or commissioned to be loan officers, title agents, escrow officers, settlement agents, none of that. We are notaries. And if you don't get that, you putting yourself at risk, you know. And like I said, I did closings for them for maybe a little more than a year or so. And I went in, did what I had to do, and then I was out. I wasn't concerned about the numbers. I wasn't concerned about this. I saw the numbers. Sometimes I understood them, sometimes I didn't. But I never got involved with the numbers. And I feel sorry. Sorry about that. It's a little. The weather's been changing, so y'all, if y'all been rocking with me for a while, y'all know my voice be going up and down with the weather and all of that. So yeah, and I got the black seed oil. I got all of that stuff, so I just didn't take it today. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, I have all of the homeopathic, holistic stuff. I just was ripping and running, and I forgot to take it today. But that's the thing. So this is why it's so important for us to be who we're supposed to be, and when we do that, everything else falls in line. So hats off to those of you who stick with just being a notary. I feel sorry for those who overstep, and hopefully y'all won't get in trouble. Hopefully y'all won't get called up. But you really, really, really gotta pay attention to that. You really, really do. You gotta really pay attention to that and stuff. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Yo, yo. Hey, big man. Yo. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, this is where I'm at. There's a nice shade on a group of trees, and I was parked over there earlier, and next thing I know, I hear, and I'm like, okay, acorn. Next thing I know, I hear a whole bunch of acorns. So I was just letting the young man know, because he got a nice car, not to park over there. The car gonna get pummeled with these acorns, and he got a sunroof, and next thing you know, acorns in there. But yeah, so that's the key thing, y'all. We have to, hey, what's going on, Augusta, Georgia? It's very important for us to stay in our lane. This isn't about trying to be impressive. This is not trying to be, hey, I'm gonna make you think I'm more than what I am. That gets people in trouble. Heck, when you're dating and you start flossing like, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, I'm this way, that way, it always backfires. So stay in line. What's going on, Frank? And again, thank y'all for hitting the like button. Stay in line with who you're supposed to be. Everything else will fall in line. That's why now I do the notary certificate training, which, and just for everybody, the links will be in the description. I didn't put them in this description. I just didn't have time to. But my most recent videos, you'll see the link for the training in my videos, in the description of my videos. I've been getting a lot of texts, DMs that say, hey, send me the link, send me the link, send me the link. I'm busy ripping and running. So y'all see the videos, look inside. I don't have time to just stop. Oh, let me send you the link. Oh, let me send you the link. Oh, let me send you the link. Because I get all these different requests, but then nobody signs up. So a lot of people are asking me for the link. Very few are signing up. So the videos have the link to sign up for either the one-on-one, or which is the same link to sign up for one-on-one or the notary certificate training. So this is why it's important for us to make sure that we are doing our job. And if you don't understand what your job is as a notary, then you need to find out. And I'll be honest, a whole lot of stress came off of me 6 years ago or so, once I understood the core of what we're supposed to do as notaries, what I'm supposed to do as a Virginia notary. What's going on, Kathy? And the moment I realized that, I was like, so this is really what I'm supposed to do. It was just like this thing of peace that came over me. I was like, got it. Okay, got it. And I was like, so let me try this. And the moment I just executed what I'm supposed to do as a notary, and I stuck with that, and then I realized something. Nobody was calling me up, fussing at me, because I was, oh, it was like, As usual, they cannot follow direction. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I realized that when I was trying to do more than what I should have been doing, I was making more mistakes in what I was and what my responsibilities were. But the moment I got in there and I said, let me just focus on who I'm supposed to be, man, next thing you know, it's like maybe once or twice a quarter I'm getting like, hey, you missed a stamp or you forgot this or what have you. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad. But before I was like, hey, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you missed this signature, you missed that, because I was focused on all this other stuff. So that's the key thing in life, you know. And I know a lot of people always want to hear how to make money, how to make money. How you make money is by being excellent at what you do. The more excellent you can be at what you do, the more money you can make. If you got a business like where I'm sitting at here, it's a bunch of trees that about to start dropping them leaves. If you can clean up the leaves better than anybody else, you're gonna make money. If you can wash cars better than anybody else, you're gonna make money. If you can make food than anybody else, you're gonna make money. Do better than the other people you're competing with, and you'll make the money. But you can't do better if you don't know what to do. If you don't know how to do your role, your job, your assignment, then how can you expect to get the maximum amount of pay? Once I understood that for my life as a person, long before I ever became a notary, things just got better. And when I first got into this notary business, I went away from that. And once I realized, hey, I'm away from my core, which is be the best at what I do. Once I got back to that, I was like, man, nobody can touch grip. You can't touch me. So once then it was like, what do I need to do to be better than everybody else? And I saw the number one thing I had to do to be better than anybody else is first, do the notarizations correctly, and second, be available to do the notarizations correctly. So if you can do the notarizations correctly, but you're never available, you're not going to really pop that much. I mean, you'll make some money here and there. A lot of people make money who are not good at doing a notarization, but primarily because they are available. So what they're looking for is somebody who is available and can do the job correctly. And if you can combine that within your own self, there's no reason why you shouldn't be making money. Most people now are struggling with this business because they're listening to people telling them this is the way it should be. And they have this haughty, idealistic way that, oh, your notary business should be like this. This is the perfect notary business, like this. And they don't know nothing about you. They don't know nothing about your area. They don't know nothing about the demographics in where you're at. And they're saying, do this and everything will be fine. And a lot of you are doing this and it's not working when you just need to do this. You do your thing. You find out how to work it in your area. Everything else will fall in line. It's nothing wrong with listening and attempting to do what they say. But the moment you see it's not working, then you got to go in a different direction. The problem with some people, they are afraid to go in a different direction on their own because they don't trust themselves and they don't trust their knowledge base. But at some point in time, you're going to have to trust yourself and you're going to have to trust your knowledge base. And like I said, thank y'all for hitting the like button. I found that I have to trust myself. And when I have self-trust, success comes, excellence comes. When I see, oh, okay, well, this is the way it needs to be done. These are the group of people I can market to. These people are looking for notary services. These people aren't. So let me leave them alone. Or they might be looking for notary services, but they're a hard time. They give you a hard time when it comes to payment. I'm going to leave you alone. I might have to work double time over here with these folk, but I'm at least get my money. Whereas I work the way I would like to work over here, and I'm getting paid more, or they're telling me they're going to pay me more, but then I'm running them down too much. So you know what? Let me leave them alone and let me go over here. Or the way it was told to me, That's just not me. That's not my personality. So once you figure this out for yourself, and yeah, I know y'all have heard me say this stuff before, but it bears repeating because a lot of times people too quickly get moved away from the core and the foundation into sensationalism, into hypism, and it's like, yeah, that's what I want because I want to help and make money. Most people know that to make money long term, there's some effort that needs to be involved. There's some planning, there's some going through some things sometimes, and then you move up. So when people start getting slick, that's when you get in trouble. Lawsuit now against D.R. Horton, which is the #1 home builder in America. Um, like I said, I wonder how many notaries sat there and somehow, probably not even realizing, coerce somebody into buying a home that they really wasn't cool with. That's not good. So any questions from y'all? Any questions about the notary business? Good to see you there, all of y'all. Any questions, any concerns? How y'all been doing? Things have been busy here with me. SnapDocs has been off the chain. I got so many, or I don't even know how many orders I got in SnapDocs. I mean, SnapDocs has been rocking for me. I mean, yeah, I've been like, yeah, I mean, like right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got 18 orders upcoming in SnapDocs, including today. 18. Um, wow. Okay, 18. Then I got uh 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So far 28 closings for SnapDocs. 28. And that's for from the 1st through the 28th. So I'm already booked for something on the 28th. Um, okay, you did a 115 closing today, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's going on, Ada? Yeah, you busy up there. Ada be rocking and rolling up there. There's a business in my area, but my availability is limited due to my work schedule. I only offer one. Yeah, and see that's the thing, because the vast majority of people that's in the business right now, gotta keep an eye on the time because I gotta slide over to my 3 o'clock appointment. The vast majority of the people right now that's getting into the business or still in, a lot of them are working the W-2 because they had to, or they haven't transitioned over to doing this full time. So now they're coming into the business and they're trying to figure out how do I work the business and my job, and it's hard. It's hard. Um, and especially depending on your area where you're living at, the majority of the orders are during the daytime, not that many on the weekend. It's going to be difficult, and you're going to have a lot of lonely days where it's like, I ain't getting nothing. I'm seeing everything. And this is why I encourage y'all that if you have the freedom to take time off without it being a national security issue or holiday or whatever, with your company, do so. So if you know that you can easily take off for next Tuesday, some orders come in for next Tuesday, take them and then take that day off and go do them. If you know you can take off this Friday, take off, get the orders and take off. And that's what I did. But that depends on your job's availability and whether you can just, I mean, for my old job, I was able to just say, hey, I'm gonna be leaving early today. Oh, okay. They and you either put down vacation time or you come back and work and make up that time. I know not everybody has that flexibility, so hopefully, if you, yep, car, he ain't listening to me. The Acorn's tearing his car up. So hopefully, you have that flexibility. But if you don't, then you're going to have to do the best you can, because it's I'm just being real with you. It's hard. It's because they're not changing the time to fit your schedule, and then you're sitting up here taking the orders and then changing the times. That's not right, and that's not something they want done. That's why I share with y'all to take the TBD, to be determined orders. But then those have been a problem for me. I didn't realize I was sweating. Those have been a problem for me because now they sending the orders out TBD, and it's weird because I call the people and they're like, I say, yeah, I'm available at 1. And they're like, oh, no, we want to meet in the morning. We told them we wanted to meet in the morning. And for some reason, whoever's putting these orders in, they're not putting them in for the times that the signers want to meet. They're just saying they're TBD. So you're thinking that, oh, okay, I can schedule this in the afternoon or whatever. And whatever time I've had available, the signer's like, oh, no, I can't do it that time. I told them I wanted this time. I've had several this week. Oh, we told them we out of town. We not even in town this week or on that day. So it's been it's been fluctuating. So for me to have 28 on the books just from SnapDocs, and then what I've already done with signing order, and I just picked up one for signature closers, it's been hectic. So I'm probably at about maybe almost 35, 40 for the month. And then, me, I'm always aiming to go about maybe 25 more than that, over that, so that'll put me at what, 85, 90. So that's what my goal is. All right, y'all. Frank, I don't recommend. Okay, so do you use Dollar General? Nah, we don't. Nah, I don't use Dollar General. Now, I know you down there in Alabama, but most people, we don't use Dollar General because the dollar, yeah, because like Stephanie said, they don't come by every day. They do not come by every day, and so I go to a regular FedEx place, or a FedEx shipping center that I know they come by every day, or what I found is that we have a title office here that actually has FedEx coming every day, and they come by 6. So what I do is on my I don't even know if I have it on this phone anymore. I used to have it on here. Let me see. No, I don't. I took it off. But I have the FedEx app, so I was put the tracking number in my FedEx app, and it will let me know. You turn on notifications, and be known. You'll be informed of when they pick up the closing. I mean, not the closing. Pick up the documents, which are the closing documents. When FedEx picks up the documents and stuff. So y'all have a good one. I'ma hop on off of here and go to this closing, and then I got this one at 3, and then I got a back-to-back one. I got 3, then 4, then 6. I only got 3, and then I got 2 one-on-one sessions tonight. So once I finish with this, I'll put the link to book me. But if you look at any other videos that I recently posted, the information is inside those there also. So y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Yup, that's an order coming in. Let's see, that's for the 10th. The 10th at 5 o'clock. Let me see, am I available on the 10th at 5 o'clock? Yes, I am. I will say yes to it. And it is a seller's for $65. We'll see if I get it. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I will. So this company, oh yeah, they can take a little bit to tell you. So that is the 10th at 5 o'clock. And then I have one at 6. Yeah, I be booking my stuff back to back, y'all. I'm just gonna be real with you. I really do be doing that. It is what it is, because I gotta make this money. So and I'm sort of going through double checking the 10th at 5 o'clock. Okay, yep. So yep, I can do the 10th at 5 o'clock. Yep, I'm good. So hopefully I get the order. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Peace.